Alright, this is Ishkibibl here. I am going to be showing you here how to rape in Homeworld. Yeah, I know I'm using a mod, but I'll explain all that later. I'm just gonna get rid of these guys, because for the weirdest reason, this mod makes 90% of my ships free to build. So I'm just gonna go here. See, like literally 90% of my ships are free to build. I don't know what happened with the mod, but that's what it decided to do. But for auto rapage against computer players, what I do is sometimes I build strikecraft, but I usually start out with destroyer classes and build one carrier. And see, they just are built instantaneous.
Carrier complete.
They're just like fucking master builders.
Complete. Destroyer complete. Mothership. Missile destroyer complete.
So yeah, you see those guys take no effort to build.
Injection received.
And the census array just has to be the one to be built. So anyway.
Construction commencing.
So I'm gonna hyperspace the carrier off.
Missile destroyer complete.
Because technically the destroyers are just a distraction with what I'm actually trying to do to get rid of the other CPU players. So he's just gonna, yeah, he's gonna warp out of there. My destroyers are gonna get into place. So
destroyer complete. Destroyer complete.
You see them.
Missile destroyer complete.
I just decided to record it within the game too. So I'm basically recording it twice in two different ways.
Complete.
But actually, I recorded this audio after I recorded everything, so I'm kind of commentating on this. However you say it. So I'll get these guys organized. Actually, the one reason why I know how to not use strikecraft anymore is because of the missile destroyers just pretty much take care of that by themselves. I just need to build a bunch of them to make them effective. So you see, I organized about half of them into one formation, and then later on when the rest get built, I will put them in the formation. And for anyone that plays strategy games, in this game of Homeworld, wall formation is pretty good with capital ships and Corvette class ships. Corvettes are just a little bit bigger than fighters. They're right in between frigates and fighters. But back at the carrier here, I am building just a massacre load of these. I'm building about, I think, 64. Yeah, built about 64 of these guys, because once I get these 64, and then that guy just decides to go out the top, I guess. But yeah,
resource injection received.
I built about 64 of these multi-ion frigates.
Ion frigate complete.
And then just once they're done built and they get them going, they only take like 20 seconds to take out a mothership class ship.
Ion frigate complete.
A bunch of dreadnoughts would only take a second. But I like to savor the moment, so I don't use the dreadnoughts anymore. Or the, I'm sorry, not dreadnoughts, the heavy cruisers. Heavy cruisers are the most powerful ship in this game. If I built a bunch of those right now, it would take even less effort than using those iron frigates.
Iron frigate complete.
Like I said, it would take about a second if I used the heavy cruisers, so I'm just going to savor the moment and use the iron frigates instead.
Iron frigate complete.
And as I said before, I don't even use strikecraft anymore, because just building a bunch of destroyers they'll do their job well.
Resource injection
even
received.
If I've got to go against 7 CPU players, you know, they still do their job good.
Iron frigate
So you see, they're just coming out by the bucket loads right here.
Iron frigate complete.
These fuckers make Star Wars look tame
Iron frigate complete.
in comparison to how fast they can build.
Iron frigate complete.
If this race was real in the Star Wars universe, they would be the most powerful race by default. If they can build these ships that fast without being too concerned about resources, or if they had available resources and they really did build that fast, they'd still win anyway.
Construction commencing.
I mean, just utter I like to call it.
Frigate complete.
I mean, especially what I'm doing
Iron
here
frigate
and what
complete.
they could do to the Star and what in the Star Wars
Iron
universe. I
frigate
call it. It's what you call utter.
Iron frigate complete.
I just gotta add something to
Iron
think.
frigate complete.
Yeah, I usually put these guys in wall
Resource
formation, as you
injection
can see here.
received.
But what I call is,
Iron
it's
frigate
called
complete.
utter rapage. That's what I
Iron
do in this
frigate
game.
complete. Iron frigate
But I got a way of saying it. I call it rapage, because it's so rapage. You have no time to talk about the fact that you're raping, so you have to say
Iron frigate
rapage.
complete.
Although I'm kind of defeating the
Defender
purpose of it
complete.
right now. It's spelt
Iron
rape.
frigate
It's
complete.
kind of like it's almost like it's
Iron
spelled
frigate
rape
complete.
and CH.
Iron
But it's
frigate
utter
complete.
rapage. You just take the G from edge.
Iron frigate
And just say
complete.
rapage.
Iron frigate complete.
I mean, it isn't rape, cha,
Iron
or
frigate complete.
karachi. No 5th degree.
Iron frigate
not-
complete.
Bitch slice. Or rambonium.
Iron frigate complete.
I mean, if I called it rambonium, you'd just be like, what?
frigate complete.
You can't have this!
Iron frigate
Cushions
complete.
against turkeys.
Resource injection received.
I mean,
Iron frigate
we're not
complete.
playing against. We're not playing as
Iron
Hagers
frigate complete.
or going against the virgins. It's not
Iron frigate
Hagers
complete.
versus virgins from Homeworld 2. This is
Iron frigate complete. Iron frigate complete. Iron frigate complete.
I'm playing as Cakes. I'm going against what would
Iron
be the
frigate complete.
Tinies or the Titan Empire.
Iron frigate complete.
But since this is a mod, I'm actually going against the
Iron frigate
turkeys. They're turkeys or Trinic Raiders.
Iron frigate complete.
So you can see here, these guys are
Iron
taking
frigate
they're taking
complete.
care of their job pretty good. They're taking care of it really good right here.
Iron frigate complete.
You can see rape ensuing. Utter
Iron
rape.
frigate
Rape ensuing.
Iron frigate
Just
complete.
done. Everyone's that whole
Iron
battalion
frigate
just
complete.
disappeared in like 15 seconds.
Resource injection received. Iron frigate complete.
These guys using the
Iron
destroyers,
frigate complete.
they must love their job because the fact there's so many of them around. They're just like, this is a fucking cakewalk.
Target confirmed.
I like to see a frickin' executor star destroyer try to kill us. We'll just perform rape without them knowing that we even did anything.
Responding.
Okay, so my 64 ion frigates just got completed.
Diverting power to weapons.
Setting them to aggressive tactics. And these guys are still holding off.
Reporting for duty. Target
Gotta
acquired.
refocus my attacking. And there's a... Oh,
Intercept course punch.
I missed these guys up there, so I gotta have them go up there. Sometimes they just take forever to get where they need to go. But a lot of that is solved in Homeworld 2.
Resource injection received.
Or Hamewad 2. Hamewad 2! See, rape. They're performing rape on the enemy. It's not utter rapage, it's rape. Just rape.
Mothership.
I'm gonna be a douche and send the mothership to another location just to be a douche. Bye.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, so now I'm gonna make my first rape strike. I'm gonna perform some more rape here. I'll find one of the enemy motherships. So let's see here.